Everybody ready? Go ahead. That was the mighty heart of Sonny St. James as well. Okay. Ready? You'll have to graduate high school in prison pajamas. Ready? Go ahead.
What's the answer?
Oh, sorry. No. Small spaces. All right. Come on, Eden. Don't be soft. Get up here. All right, go ahead. The answer is game changer.
Okay.
For a long, slow, delirious moment, I think I'm in a hospital. There's a man barking orders about clean bandages, a feeling of harried movement around me. Okay, go ahead. It's a curse so dark and lonely. You all good? Okay, go ahead. They could keep telling us he was alive, but it wouldn't feel true until he was right in front of us, joking like usual. You good one? Okay, go ahead.
What's the answer?
The season of Sticks Malone. Okay. Mistress Wick looked thoughtful. I know that your view of the Collegium has changed, but do not forget that the Collegium too can change. It simply needs the right people to change it. Okay, go ahead.
Answer?
The Sorcery of Thorns.
Okay.
He couldn't fail the resistance.
What?
He couldn't fail the resistance.
Sorry.
All right, go ahead. That was live in infamy.
Okay.
She wanted to get home desperately, but she was so overcome with regret for what she'd done that she leaned over, put her head in her hands, and groaned. Her mind replayed every dreadful second of what has happened after she hit the Mother Superior in the chest with an egg. Ready? Go ahead. Stepsister. There you go. Ready? 5 years ago, his father would have helped that old woman. Ready? Go ahead. It's live in infamy. I shrug as I take a second to process the damage. My room looks like someone came in with a giant eraser and just wiped away half the whole place, leaving the other side in its usual state of perfectly organized mess. Unmade bed, mismatching socks stuffed near the bed, and stacks of old homework and newspaper clippings piled up on my nightstand. Ready, William? Aubrey? Okay, go ahead. It's Dear Sweet Pea. There you go. There we go. I hate when a teacher assumes that just because I'm Black, I know all about slavery and civil rights and stuff like that. All right, go ahead. A good kind of trouble. This was where she belonged. Her heart was meant to pound with the rhythm of fast beat. Her lungs were meant to feel like they had burst open with every next step. No matter where she was in the world, the smell of freshly cut grass meant she was home. Ready? Go ahead. It's The Mystery of Black Hollow Lane. I should say mystery. Okay. His eyes had turned white, white as an egg, pupilless. Good. All right, go ahead. It's small spaces.
Okay.
The rain splatters in my face and the waves feel huge, like I'm on top of a skyscraper, the world nothing but tiny ants below. Okay, go ahead. It's the mighty heart of sunny St. James.
Okay.
All right. Fireworks start to explode over the sky, blooming sorts of colors and shapes. The ocean rushes to meet our feet, then runs away, a gentle, happy dance. Okay, go ahead. It's the mighty heart of sunny St. James. Right over there. The room is thick with warmth from the fire, and the light blasts across her features, making her eyes gleam when she looks at me. She has an uncanny talent of pricking every nerve ending I have. Okay, go ahead. It's a curse so dark and lonely.
Okay.
And her hand neared the end of the path. It stopped short as if it had hit an obstacle. Fate's mouth twitched, her gaze sharpened, and then, as if remembering the eyes were upon her, she quickly rearranged her expression back to one of bemused colors. All right, go ahead. Stepsister. Right. I have been learning that in America, they add something called butter to everything. All right, go ahead. It's other words for home.
Okay.
Look, I know that there's a 13-year-old, as a 13-year-old, I'm supposed to act all moody and independent and cool and whatever, except that's not how I feel. Ready? Go ahead. Sal and Gabby break the universe. Mhm. 5 years, somehow both longer and shorter than I thought. Not that I had any means to track the intricacies of her magic. All right. Oh, wait. Don't need it. Okay, sorry. All right, now go ahead. That's a curse so dark and lonely.
Okay.
The prince had paled at the sight of so much blood. The Grand Duke, a randy, wolfish-looking man, had become furious when he learned that his sovereign hand had been tricked. All right, go ahead. Stepsister.
You're good. All right.
Hey, Paris, she read aloud. Welcome to the show team. Enjoy some promotional goodies courtesy of the marketing team. Here's to world domination over fire beats. Okay, go ahead. It's spin.
Go ahead.
The true tragedy here is that she's right. I suppose I should not. I suppose I should count myself lucky that we are not under attack from all sides. Okay. It's a curse so dark and lonely.
Okay.
Hospital hallways are really bright. White walls, white ceilings, and fluorescent lights, whiter than white. And a white polished floor reflecting all that whiteness back again. For a second, I worried I was starting to pass out again. Good. All right, go ahead. That's Sal and Gabby break the universe. Captain Mason, State Police and Corrections Department search teams are performing a grid search of the area surrounding the prison. All right, go ahead. That's breakout. Break is breakout. There you go. Avoid large places at night. Everybody good? Okay. Small spaces.
Okay.
Fear and desperation squeezed Thomas's throat, cracking his voice, but he no longer cared who heard. "Please, sir, I have to get to the Western Front. It's a matter of life and death." The officer sat back and picked up his pen. "Yes, it is." And then he pointed left. Did you write something? Oh, are you good? Okay, go ahead, I'm sorry. Secret soldiers. Go ahead.
Okay.
Ready? I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. Albert Einstein. All right, go ahead. That's Charlie Thorne in the last equation.
Okay. We live in a town where most people do not speak ill of our president. We live in a town where most people do not speak ill of our president. Good operator. Okay, go ahead. That's other words for home.
Last one. Here's what happened. I was sitting there wondering how on God's green earth I was going to get us to Sampson Park before the bulldozers fired up, when I heard the following words from the booth behind me. Ready? All right, go ahead. That's the remarkable journey of Coyote Sunrise. All right. It was really close. It was really close. So good job, guys. So Ms. McDonald wants to know what your favorite book was. Out loud, yeah.
Yeah, tell us.
A Curse So Dark and Lonely. That was Eliana's.
That was Eliana.
Yeah. Stormkeeper's Island. I swear there's quotes in there about that. Sorcery of Thorns.
Okay, Donnie and Aubrey read the most of,
Out of all of them.
out of all of them. What was yours?
Live and Infamy. That's funny. 4 different books.
And why? Why did you like that one?
I don't really remember, because I read them all in the summer.
I know.
I just remember really liking that one.
Okay, Donnie, why did you like the one you liked?
It's the most recent one I read. It's the one I most remember.
William?
Solid reason.
It was really good, and I like the second one, I think, more than the first one, so.
Oh, yeah, he did read the second one. Yeah.
Eliana?
She doesn't know. It just is.
Okay, all right, so, good job, guys.
Yeah, that was
And
really
it was very close. So our second place winner is Eliana. Third place winner is Donnie. You get Eliana, you get $25 gift card to Amazon and $50 to Starbucks. You get $50 to Starbucks and $50. And then you all get library packs for participating. Thank you. Good job. Thank you for participating. And I remember
And the other, so with that being said, I just want to make it clear how close it was, like 1 point.
It was very close.
Super close. Y'all are good.
Very good. I'm very proud of you. Good job. And I know a lot of y'all read those books early on.
All right, is that it? Are we 7th period?